Right now, I'm driving a Chevy Camaro from Ray Chevy in Fox Lake and Raymond Chevrolet in Antioch. No matter what you're looking for, they have it for you. I was in a Silverado. You need a truck, they've got it for you. And right now, they're looking to move the 2023s off the lot. So you're going to get a good deal, whether you need a Camaro or a Silverado, or you're looking for an SUV like a Traverse, or maybe you want a sportier car like a Malibu, whatever you want. They've got it for you at Ray and Raymond. Huge selection of the new Chevys. You want an SUV? They've got it. You want a truck? They've got it. You want a Camaro? They've got it. They're going to have the model you want, the options you want, the color, and you're not going to have to compromise. And like always, Ray and Raymond will not be beat on price on a new Chevy. You want a quality pre-driven vehicle? They've got that there as well. Walk the lot and find out. Ray Chevy is on 12 in Fox Lake. Raymond Chevrolet is on 173 in Antioch. We are live on TomTube. We've got studio guests. It's a Wednesday. We welcome Marshall and Maria, who we're talking about Heinz Fisher House and the Fisher House in general, as this weekend is our big motorcycle ride for Fisher House. So that's going on this weekend. Good morning.
Good morning.
They said they were listening in the parking lot, and yet they still came in.
That's what I said.
They wanted to be part of this.
He goes, that's a comfortable place to work. And I was like, is it because I'm not wearing shoes? Yeah.
She's keeping her feet off the counter in your honor today. Marshall you were in the military. What branch were you in?
Army.
All right, there we go. And what was your unit? What did you do?
I served in 5 divisions in 10 years.
Wow. What was your MOS?
I was supply sergeant. I was everybody's friend.
Yeah, everybody wanted to talk to you because they wanted to get stuff.
Everybody wanted to be my friend.
Did it work like that? Everybody sucks up to the supply sergeant?
Yeah, everybody.
If you're the quartermaster, everybody thinks you're their best friend. Yeah. So, and then you had to go to Heinz, you had to go to the VA. People that don't understand what the Fisher House is, it's like the Ronald McDonald House. This is a fair comparison. When your kid's in the hospital, the Ronald McDonald House is there. It's a great thing. They put you up, and you're with other families who are going through the same thing, and it feels more like home than staying at some hotel, and you don't got to shout all that money, and they take care of you, and there's a kitchen and all that. Fisher House is the same thing. If your vet is at the VA getting some work done, Fisher House is nearby, and the family can stay there and be there for the vet. So you had to go to the VA for a while?
Yes, I was in for 45 days for knee replacement.
45 days?
45 days.
Wow.
I had some issues. So.
That would be horrible to be there and not have family around or whatever.
Yes, I panicked. My wife panicked. We're from Michigan.
Yeah.
So I didn't know where I was going to keep her for these 45 days.
And you went to the VA. Where did you go? Did you go to Lovell here, or which VA?
No, I went to Heinz VA.
You went to the Heinz VA.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's Lovell and then there's Heinz right in the same area. And then there's the Heinz Fisher House, which is by the Heinz.
Yes, it's
VA.
on the campus.
We've been
Heinz.
there. It is a beautiful facility. And so you're what? You got to stay there.
Yes.
Yeah. So you were like, I'm going to be all by myself for a month and a half.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then the nurses started telling us they told us about Holly. They're like, don't worry, you can call Holly. And my wife and I are both like,
who's Holly?
Who the hell is Holly?
Yeah. She's got an extra bedroom.
Yeah, we're staying at Holly. Holly's got an Airbnb.
Yeah. So finally they told us, no, it's the Fisher House. You'll love it. I didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
So
you were in the VA.
I was in the hospital. So I was still, and then my wife comes back from over there and she goes, oh my God, it's gorgeous.
We're going on vacation there next year.
My wife is like, you can stay a little longer.
She actually tried to Tanya Harding his other knee.
Oh.
Yeah. He does a very good Nancy Kerrigan. No, I kid, but your wife was able to go there and be there for you while you needed her while you were healing up.
Yes, it was a blessing. It was truly a blessing.
And it takes a lot of the pressure off of you because you're already worried. He's in the hospital. This is a thing, right?
And it's literally right across. You can walk to the hospital.
Yeah.
You go through the psych ward, but that's okay.
That's all right.
And then you go down a corridor and you're in the main hospital. So
and there he is.
I didn't even have to drive anywhere.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Home away from home. And how's your knee doing now? Are you good?
Oh, I'm great now. Everything's going good.
Yeah,
they took good care of me.
Running marathons with his new knee or whatever. so there you go. Well, thank you for your service. And we want to thank Heinz Fisher House is we'll talk to Katie about that. There's other Fisher houses all around the country.
Yes.
And we're doing a ride this Saturday to support all of them in the Heinz Fisher House specifically.
There's a new one being built. Are we going to talk about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, 'cause it's
They're
close.
They're popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that coming up in just a couple of minutes, and how you can support just by riding your motorcycle. That is on the way. It's 9:22.
Mostly sunny 86 today.
All right. You can get details about what's going on Saturday on the road trips page under the Go tab at 95WIILRock.com. More on that coming up, though. Here's 7 Dust, 95 Will Rock, the rock station. Seven Dust on Will Rock. Appreciate Marshall and Maria coming in. Heinz Fisher House. He's been in the VA, and Maria was there to support him during that. We're going to talk to Katie from SAP and Mark from House of Harley about this weekend's event where you can help out just by riding your motorcycle. That is on the way next. It is 9:27.
Mostly sunny, 86 today, 62 tonight and tomorrow, cloudy and 69. It's 75 in Grays Lake and 73 in Waukegan. It is time for the 95 Will Rock Happy Hour News. Are you a cat or a dog person?
We had both. I like cats. I just don't want to live with them.
Okay.
They poop in my house. So I would say dog.
Yeah, but they cover it after they, and then
The
you
kick does not help. The poop is still in my house. It's just perfume covered poop.
It's better that what's worse, that or than having to go out after this rainy night we had and pick up all the poo in the
You
backyard.
send the kids out, make them do that.
I thought that's why I was having kids. They don't pick up the dog
I
poo.
had them to mow the lawn, and the debate about mowing the lawn was always longer than it would
Than
take to
actual
mow the
mow the
lawn.
lawn.
So
Either
kids are
way,
useless.
they truly
Stop
are.
having unprotected sex.
Cats, though, are not useless.
That's
A
spiraled.
recent study found that watching cat videos can boost your mental health.
I like watching the kitty cat and the puppy dog videos. I'm on Facebook. I follow Can I Has Cheeseburger, and that's cat memes basically.
What is it?
Can I Has Cheeseburger?
Can I has cheeseburger?
Well, when you're eating your food and the cat's sitting there, that's what it's thinking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Obviously.
Can I Has Cheeseburgers?
70,000 people were surveyed in this. And I always want to know who are these people and what are these surveys? I've never been surveyed before. Like I want to go watch cat videos and conclude and tell you how it made me feel.
Yeah.
It sounds like an easy
Sure, yeah.
job.
I love the cat videos, little puppy dog videos. I watch them, I share them. This is like, and you're like TikTok and your reels.
Yeah.
They figure out what
you like to watch.
And mine
Yeah.
is mostly women in leather and dog and cat videos.
See, mine is always food.
Yeah. I get that too. I have a girl that like eats her way around the world and
Yeah,
does all
yeah.
these things. And I think to myself, am I mukbanging? No, it's not because
They're
she's
mukbanging.
It's not because she's hot, or am I enjoying mukbanging?
Yeah.
It's not because she's hot. I'm actually enjoying the food,
The food, right.
critique or whatever. Yeah.
But you
I
always
just
talk.
happen to have an erection.
Right.
Yeah,
That's neither here nor there.
Yes.
You always
I'd
talk
like to
about
have it there.
therapy
Yeah.
costing a lot, and they are saying this can be used as a low cost therapy.
Dog and cat videos.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
No, you keep adding the dog and cat. It's just cat.
Oh, the site is I Can Has Cheeseburger, and it's cat stuff. It's cat pictures, cat videos. I Can Has Cheeseburger ?
Has with a Z.
No S.
Oh,
I Can Has Cheeseburger.
cheese with a Z.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's got 790,000 likes, 817,000 followers. You see it?
I'm in. Yeah.
It's got the little row of 5 gray cats and the dog hanging upside
Yep,
down.
I'm in.
It'll make your life better.
I officially liked it.
I just saved you therapy money. Congratulations.
Thank you, because my
Yeah.
copay just went up to $45. It used to be $5. Now it's $45 every time I talk to the therapist.
Your copay went up and I have an erection. We're all happy. So
Everything's going up.
I'm joking, as you know.
So we talk a lot about Dr. Swardlin, sinus and snoring MD, because if you're snoring, you're bothering your partner. And I woke myself up snoring the other day. Have you ever done that before?
Never woken you up snoring.
No, woken yourself up from snoring. Like,
yes, and like at the end, a little tiny one.
yeah, and I don't think that I snore, but I was. I mean, alcohol might have been a factor, so I
Well,
don't know if
there
I
it
have to
is.
disclose that
Darn
with
it,
Dr.
Huber,
Swardlin.
Jammer,
All the buddies that were throwing down the
all the ers.
all the Ers throwing down the Tall Boy Sunday. Thank you. Sinus and snoring MD. You're snoring more regularly than just when you're drinking. You're keeping your partner awake. They're not having it. And it also is affecting your quality of life. And Dr. Swardlin and his team, they want to help you regain your quality of life. It does. It strains on the heart, chronic headaches. You're not getting adequate rest. Sleep deprivation is a thing. If you're having sleepiness and fatigue during the day, you don't have to deal with that. Go see Dr. Swardlin. Practically eliminate snoring in just a few visits. Schedule your appointment today at sinusandsnoringmd.com.
All right. So we talked to Marshall, who was at the VA, and his wife, Maria, who got to stay at the Heinz Fisher house, which is like the Ronald McDonald House, but for when your vet is at the VA.
Yes.
Basically. She got to stay there, so it was wonderful. And you say support our veterans. Here's your chance to do it this Sunday. And all you got to do is ride your motorcycle. We got the annual 95 Wheel Rock SAP House of Harley Davidson Ride for Veterans for the Heinz Fisher House. And from SAP, we welcome Katie. They're big sponsors of the thing. Katie and I have a history. She rode with me. Which ride was that?
That was the 120th Veterans Ride.
Veterans Ride. Yeah, at the House of Harley. She rode on the back of the motorcycle.
Oh,
she did.
So that's
fun.
your history. That's where it ends.
Did
Well,
Mark-
she brought
did-
you breakfast.
She
and
brought
ends.
breakfast in because she's not riding on the motorcycle with me today,
and
and
so
she knows
you
that
could do
this
the
makes
tooting.
this makes me flatulent.
Yeah.
They want me to.
Sorry,
fucking-
Leah.
Anyway, I haven't had it yet. I'm saving it for our meeting.
Ah.
So, and then Mark from House of Harley Davidson, when we rode in that veterans ride, Katie, did Mark at any point afterwards ask you how I rode? Did he ask for a critique?
Well, I might have to plead the fifth on that one. I don't
All
know,
right,
Tom.
all right. I think it was something about was he handsy?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that was exactly the question.
Stopping short or whatever.
Yeah.
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 So anyway, we're riding again this week for veterans on Saturday, the annual SAP Heinz Fisher House. Right. And when you say SAP, they're the sponsors. You see that logo SAP everywhere. It's computer gobbledygook.
That's what it stands for.
Well,
It
they
does.
don't use the term gobbledygook, but it's SAP does what kind of it's.
So we are the largest provider of business software, enterprise software. So basically, when you're out doing whatever, shopping, most
Yeah.
of the world's transactions run through an SAP system.
you see SAP everywhere. It's the what does it stand
Does it?
for?
Yeah.
It doesn't actually.
What?
It's
Maybe
Swedish
back
for
in the
gob-
history.
It's Swedish,
Breaking news.
Swedish for gobbledygook.
German, actually.
Is it German? Yeah.
Yep. Computer
just
gobbledygook.
joking.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There's something German about it or whatever than for computer gobbledygook.
Correct.
It's German for gobbledygook. Is SAP.
Sup?
It's German for gobbledygook. But it's everywhere. And then they sponsor the Heinz Fisher House and the other Fisher houses. It was their thing. The history of it's very interesting.
It is. This is something we've been doing for a long time, and it came about because we had veterans that we employ that were really passionate about this, and folks that had interacted with the Fisher House and really saw the need to support their mission and what they're doing. We're big on giving back to the community. This is something that's really important. We actually have two rides, one here in the Midwest and one in Newtown Square in
And
Pennsylvania.
the Fisher houses how many are there? There's a lot of them.
There's a lot. They're on a mission right now to build 100 Fisher houses, and I think they're in the 90s now.
Yeah.
They're actually breaking ground on a new one in Great Lakes. There we go.
By the Lovell there. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So they're growing, and we all understand the importance here. We support our veterans through so many other ways, but this is really important. They come back, they have health issues, they need a place to stay, and their loved ones need a place to stay.
And so they're trying to get them near every VA possible thing.
Correct.
100 is the goal. That is
Road to 100.
That is insane.
That's a lot of Fisher houses.
Right.
Yep.
And why SAP? You said there's veterans and veterans are working there, but you guys are really throwing yourself into this.
Correct. Yeah, it's a big mission for us. We have a lot of different causes we support, but this is one of our key missions.
Yeah.
Is to support them. We like to give back to the community and to the places that we live and work. And the veterans are so important. We have a really active veterans group. You all know, you've met Kristen.
Right.
She's overseas right now serving our country. And, you know,
Yeah.
we certainly don't want her to need the VA, but if she does, we want her to have the option with the Fisher House. And so it's personal for a lot of us and something that we really lean in on and make sure is just an amazing ride every year.
Now, if people don't ride, because we'll talk to Mark in a couple of minutes about the ride this Saturday. If people don't ride motorcycles and they want to support Fisher House, how does SAP suggest that they get involved?
So
or-
there's a donation site. We'll make sure you have it and can share it out. We can absolutely take donations, even if you don't ride. Come out, visit us on Saturday.
Come to the after party at House
Come
Harley
to the
Davidson
after
at
party.
noon,
Yep.
yeah.
Enjoy some great food from Ricardo's. We got a DJ coming. I know you'll be there.
Yeah.
It'll be a ton of fun. And, you know, again, we can take donations online directly from anyone that wants to support.
We have the video running right now. If you go to 95willrock.com, TomTube is up and running, and I'll share the donation video on there in just a couple of minutes if you want to just donate if you can't make it out. We'll tell you about the ride with Mark in just a couple of minutes. Are you riding, Katie, on Saturday?
I am. I think I'm riding with Mark this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
It's already been arranged.
There we
Yeah.
go.
All right, there we go. So Saturday, Katie will be on the ride as well. We'll tell you all about the ride in just a couple of minutes. If you ride a motorcycle, great. If you got a friend who does, tell them about that. Everybody says support our vets. Here's your chance to ride your motorcycle and help out. It is 9:38.
Mostly sunny and 86
This is
today.
Hardy on Will Rock. Hardy on 95 Will Rock, the rock station. 9:41. We'll talk more about the ride coming up this Saturday to support the Fisher House. And that's with House of Harley Davidson and SAP. Ride. Some great info coming up. It's 9:42.
Mostly sunny, 86 today, 62 tonight, and tomorrow it's going to be a cloudy day with a high of about 69. Kara, you good? She
Almost
just
falling
almost
off the
fell off that
stool.
stool. I
Easy
couldn't.
there.
I couldn't.
The video
Yeah.
got very exciting. TomTube is up and running. If you want to go back and watch that,
No,
it
it just
not
cuts her
on it.
off.
Darn it.
Oh man.
Sitting on a stool is
Yeah.
difficult.
No,
It
it's-
is.
Yeah.
After 7 p.m., you fall off a bar stool,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a
A
little
little
early.
Yeah.
It's not her first time tumbling off a bar stool. So we were talking off the air. Somehow Leah and Katie and Mark want to get me on a different flight for the Cabin Fever trip.
Well, 'cause it's like we can't ride
You can't
together.
have the president and the vice president in the same plane.
Right.
Yeah,
And if
exactly.
we disappeared, who would make the fart
Yeah.
jokes?
No one.
America would be in tragedy.
Rock, paper,
Tragic.
scissors.
Yeah.
Somebody flies private.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
There's 2 different planes for the Cabin Fever because
I'm
that's
flying out of Milwaukee. You're flying out of Midway.
like we can
You're a
know.
little more hood than me. You
Let's
should do
rock
that.
paper scissors it.
The Milwaukee flight is sold. I'm on it. So
How do you know?
how do I know it's sold out?
How do you know you're on it?
Because I said I'm on the Milwaukee flight, and they said okay.
So what about me?
I don't know that you're going
I
on
think
the
you're
trip.
getting a
Yeah.
private flight.
Yeah, there it is.
Charter.
Yeah.
First
Sure,
class.
sure. Go
I
to
would-
the executive airport and wait for your private flight.
Yeah.
Look
I have
for
a
that.
friend who has a helicopter.
Sure, take that to Jamaica from here.
There you go.
Helicopter.
Leave now. All right. Anyway, Cabin Fever Getaway, the jet is flying over. If you hear it, be calling number 10 at 800-223-9510. You can join us at the adults only all-inclusive Royalton Blue Waters Resort and Spa in Montego Bay, Jamaica. The Milwaukee flight is sold out. There's a waiting list. You can sign up for the Midway flight and get on the waiting list for the Milwaukee flight if you want that, like Leah is, or you can sign up for the Midway flight. There are like 20 seats left, I think. Don't wait to see if you win this trip. If you're interested in going, get your deposit in. Call Travel Leaders 833-TL Trips or get all the details and book online at 95willrock.com. Don't forget, listen for that jet to fly over free chance to qualify and win with Travel Leaders Fun Jet Vacations and 95 Will Rock. Talking about going on the Heinz Fisher House ride this Saturday to support our veterans. Remember, if you're out riding the motorcycle and it looks like a beautiful weekend for it, and the motorcycle goes down, your first call should be to Law Tigers. Do not call your insurance company first. They want to get you off the books as cheaply as possible. Law Tigers want you to get the money that you've paid into the insurance and you deserve. If you're injured in a motorcycle accident or if somebody else hits you, call Law Tigers first. Your case evaluation is free. Law Tigers don't get paid until you get paid. The insurance company wants to pay you off as cheaply as possible. And Law Tigers also understand that your bike, your gear, that means a lot to you. They're going to make sure that gets repaired or replaced. So if the bike goes down, make your first call to Law Tigers. That's 800 Law Tigers, 800 Law Tigers, or visit lawtigers.com. With Law Tigers, you don't have to handle your motorcycle case alone. The Law Tigers, Chicago's motorcycle lawyers, Kelly Law, 111 North Wabash Avenue, Suite 1321, Chicago, Illinois, 60602. All right. So that's the ride on Saturday to support the Heinz Fisher House with the SAP is leaving from Jesse Oaks in Gages Lake. Come early. They're open for breakfast on Saturday mornings. You can get the Yola sandwich, which is delicious, named after my girlfriend. And then kickstands up at 10 for the ride to House of Harley Davidson. Mark is here from House of Harley Davidson. We leave at 10, and the ride it's an escorted ride.
Escorted law enforcement, working with Sean, who's amazing. We've got an escort leaving from Jesse Oaks. Once we cross over into beautiful, scenic Wisconsin, we'll have law enforcement there waiting to pick us up and then take us all the way back home to House of Harley, where we'll celebrate Fisher House and all the excellent work they do, along with SAP. We'll have music, food by Ricardo's in Greendale, which is amazing.
Very good.
And it's a great day to get out, support an amazing cause, Fisher House, and have a great ride.
Now, if you want to ride, all the money goes to help Heinz Fisher House in their good work. What is the donation to go on the ride?
$35. That includes breakfast at Jesse Oaks, includes a really cool ride t-shirt, includes lunch and the DJ at House of Harley at the end. That was along with the escorted ride. So it's a great day, start to finish. It's going to be beautiful, as you said. And for $35, you can really make a difference for a veteran.
Yeah. And if you are passengers, what if you have passengers? Is there a
$35 for the passenger as well?
So,
Yep,
Well,
and
you've got breakfast and lunch
included.
And
So
the
they're
t-shirt.
and you get the
t-shirt.
ride and the
Yep.
t-shirt. So you make your money back
and a
right
day
there.
with Tom.
And you get to
can
hang with
put a
me.
price tag
There you
on
go.
that?
Yeah. Leah, you want to go with her ride on back?
Come on,
No,
Leah.
those
No?
Nobody wants to ride on the back of my motorcycle.
because we're
Yeah.
president, vice president. I'm
Oh, we
just-
can't be
I'm-
the same.
Yeah.
Like,
Very good motorcycle rider.
I'm sure you are. It's not you. It's other people I don't trust.
All right. All
Oh,
right.
come
Well,
on.
remember, if the bike goes down, your first call should be to
Law Tigers, yeah.
We have not had an issue. We have the police there, and the hog chapters helped us with the ride.
Milwaukee, Racine Hog Chapter, they're amazing. We've still got 95 rock and rides coming up the following weekend. So,
Always a
speaking of
good
food,
ride.
I know, whenever you can, you have to mention the Yola sandwich.
Yeah.
Is that
Have
named after your
you
girlfriend?
mentioned the McLean burger?
So
at Jesse Oaks.
Sean's not here this morning. He's supposed to come in. Baby Godzilla.
It's-
Mark has a burger on the menu, the McLean burger. It's basically a cheeseburger with extra mayonnaise and then more mayonnaise on
and
the
then
side.
more mayonnaise
And then
on
some
top of that.
mayonnaise,
But
yes.
Yeah.
speaking of food, on the way down here, I was listening. I came here thinking something about an adult charcuterie board, or am I confused? Or maybe adult in Jamaica and
Well, They
charcuterie
have,
board.
like,
I
it's
thought
like
maybe
people would
there
lay
was
down
some.
and you would have like sushi
Outside
off
of
of
the-
a person.
yeah.
You could make charcuterie off of a person.
There you go.
We'll set that up for you, Mark. Whenever
yeah.
you want to lay
An
down,
adult
we will provide the
charcuterie
table.
board.
We
There
will
you go.
provide the table and the Velveeta and some Johnsonville summer sausage
I thought,
slice stuff.
I thought Mark would be the table.
That's what I'm saying. We will
Okay.
provide the table.
Okay.
He lays on it. And
Okay.
we put Velveeta on him. Cheese whiz, and then people.
Breaking the internet.
And then
today,
I don't
I
know
could
who
see
eats
that.
it. Nose goes. See that
Yeah.
one,
Damn.
Katie. Yeah. So if you want to ride with these people, your Saturday to support the Heinz VA Fisher House with SAP. Katie, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
The donation site will add that to our Tom 2 video of today's
Excellent.
show, and you can make a donation. You can't take it out. It'll be a great cause. Thank you
Great.
to SAP for stepping up. They want to do 100
Absolutely.
Fisher houses
100 Fisher Road to 100 Fisher
Road to
houses.
100
That is
Fisher
their
houses.
mission, and
Wait.
we're here for it.
Way to support our vets. Mark, thanks for coming in.
As always,
We'll go get you the
I'm
Velveeta.
10% smarter.
Yeah, well, I don't know about. I think it's the other way
Thanks.
around. Actually, 9:52.
Mostly sunny 86 today.
Dumbing down America, one person at a time. The Will Rock Morning Show. Aaron Jones, Will Rock 955, Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and somewhere over there is Leah.
I'm here. Hi.
There you go.
It's me.
All right, yay.
Mostly sunny 86 today, 62 tonight and tomorrow cloudy and 69. It's 75 in Fox Lake and 74 in Arlington Heights.
Your show notes for today.
Mm.
Two important things we covered. Missed the show, missed a lot. Tootsie Pop iPhone.
Oh, yes. That's how you,
And Paw Patrol porn. That's what we covered this morning
There's
on the
porn
show.
for everything. I bet you there is people dressed. Actually, never mind.
Thanks for that.
Never mind.
Know how Leah's spending her day. We'll wrap things up next.